A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Blue Devils will kick it away to get this game going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. To make a difference today. They'll hand it off. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
1st and 10 play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
There's a screen pass to the running back.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's a toss play to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No, kick it away here. And the point coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Snags the quick throw. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down. Looking to throw the football. There's a wide-open receiver complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Back to pass. It's Manning. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And the back now goes in motion. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Mississippi State 7-0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. You're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Tight end makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They call the draw play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive.
And the Mississippi State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Here's the option play. Powers through. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
And a 1st down for the offense.
The offense really clicking here. The shotgun running play call.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Press coverage now from the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to create outside the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Moore. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Motion now from the tight end. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Here's the throw deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time enough for one more play in the half. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. It's 3rd down for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. That one bounces through the end zone. So 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to 29.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Hunt over the middle. It's Boyd. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Blue Devils look to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The linebacker shifting around now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the same runner's got it again. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught, second down now. To throw, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they hand it off to the back. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They're going to run it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
And they'll run it with the draw play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Mississippi State 21-3.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
To the air, it's Manning. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Looks to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting